And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there are secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. To the air, it's Sayin. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Early adversity here. They face a 3rd down in the opening possession. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. The Bulldogs offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sideline, but just a short game.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gonna run it. It's Frazier. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Running back grabs it on a screen. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Running with purpose. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He's got it with room to run. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
The Dogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Stockton. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking tackles and going. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
This defense is spread out all over the field trying to be able to make plays in space. That is a key. Good job of tackling and keep him out of the end zone.
The 10th play of this drive is a 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch here. Not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw. It's Sayan. Looking for his back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Looking for the wideout. Wrap down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Buckeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to take off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
This guy did everything that he could to try to get to that 1st down marker. It looks like he's just going to be inches short, and it's decision time for the offensive coordinator and head coach.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. They'll ride the back again here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Pressure is coming. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this 1st down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. There's the handoff. Here he goes. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Georgia now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that 1st down.
Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So they try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick. And good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. Third down play. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
To the air, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A much-needed score, Kirk, trying to just hang in this game right now.
Man, I love that they're not giving up. They are continuing to fight and try to get themselves back into this game.
Now the all-important extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here's the handoff. Tackled by. Line, it's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Well, a serious... Offense, you don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes the grab. It's Branch. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. And the Bulldogs will have to kick it away. And this will be the punt for this offense this afternoon. Well, down the punt just inside the 45-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. It's the first play of the drive now from the 44. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. Looking downfield, it's Sayan. Caught near the sticks, it's Smith. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, he missed it. Off target. Time. And after the miss, still down by 7.
It's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
He shreds him, and the ball to the ground. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they... Pulled it right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Quick completion to the tight end. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Ball handed off. He's past the marker and still going. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the...
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Moshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! Able to convert on 3rd down. Gives him a fresh set of downs from the 22.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Takes the handoff. It's Frazier. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The Dogs are in the red zone. Looks right for a quick completion. Touchdown, Dogs. They couldn't stop him there.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Running back has it on the screen now. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. A timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down after that short completion. Shotgun formation, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Caught behind the line. It's Rodgers. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Athens. And a lot.
Bringing it out, it's Branch. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Play action fake, looking to throw. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And he dumps it off to the tight end. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a fourth down play now.
Fourth down.
The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Turner brought down by that coverage team. And the Ohio State offense. Back onto the field. And they'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, it's Sayan. The receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Down. This offense will really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. To be brought down to the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
It'll be Smother right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's second down here. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, there's just so many things happening on these read option plays, and they happen fast. This defense has done a good job of trying to prevent this quarterback from hitting the big play. He gets some yards here, but at least he didn't get out for a big gainer.
It's third down for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. On the tight end, grabs it over the middle. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Buckeyes will have 1st and 10 here. QB decides to keep it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. That's exactly what they did right here.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Caught on the shovel pass. The shovel pass complete. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 17. To throw, it's Stockton. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
QB bootlegs here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. On first down, it's play action. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Tate. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been, and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And the pass is incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to throw again. Nice grab. Pete Smith. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To bootleg here. Hit just as he throws the ball. Wide open downfield. And they bring him down at the 5. Solid gain, though, on the completion. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Looking to the end zone. And that catch is hauled in. And he's brought down. But, hold on, there's a flag on the play.
Pass interference.
Some hand fighting at the point of the catch. That costs the receiver. It's offensive pass interference. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Makes a quick catch. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State, as they come roaring back now.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail by 4, 21-17. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at 2. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the drive beginning at the 22. It's a shotgun run call. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
That's solid run, good for 1st down yardage. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 40.
How you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the 4th quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
They're going to run it here. To the 45. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open. Took his eyes off the football.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bell. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He gets loose. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And they'll give it to the back. Running through the tackle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Stockton. Catch made on the out route. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's running out of time here. Finds an open target on the left side. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Heck of a job here by the defense on this third down to keep them short of the first down. Now it's 4th down, and an interesting decision for this offense. With the lead, do they punt the ball away or do they go for it?
And it's good, light down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. That's caught. It's Tate. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they hand it off to the back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback keeps the football. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. They're going to run it. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Buckeyes are going to keep this drive rolling. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They'll try and run it with the fullback. The fullback gets stuffed for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Back to throw. It's Sam. Tries the right with a quick throw. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down one now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Second down after that previous play. And he keeps it. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The pocket breaking down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And it's taken right around the 35. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. Off the play fake on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can the offense win it right here, or are we headed to overtime? On the option, it's Sam. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, I think we can all see how tough it is to control this guy under center today for this defense, but they did a nice job of keeping him contained. But they've got to stay focused. They can't get lazy because we could see him breaking one any moment against this defense.
So an important third down play coming up. A field goal try here will be from 60. Running out of time in the pocket. He's going to take off here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And a timeout is taken. Just 2 seconds left on the clock. So here we go. This will be a 51-yard field goal attempt to win the game. Long enough and good. It's a huge field goal to get the win. Well, that's That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.